A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Back again at Sorority Cricket, St. Mary's Madeira Oval. We have the matches against KILEMBE and KASESE. And on the commentary box, among Inaume Jane and Sajabi, and we'll be joined later with Dennis Misali. But as per now, we have KASESE and KILEMBE going to battle it up in this match.
It's match day 4 of the annual Girls Schools Cricket Week Tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Evan Cyprian Sajabi here in the commentary box to take you through the game between KILEMBE Senior Secondary School and KASESE Secondary School. It is a Western Region derby. I'll do a commentary today alongside Amongin Naomi, one of the players who featured for the baby Victoria Pearls. Later on, I will be joined by Dennis Misali, who has also played for the baby Cricket Cranes back in the years. It is a Western Region derby. KILEMBE Secondary School up against KASESE Secondary School. That's the lineup for KILEMBE. It's Itungu Joli, Asinja Leia, Mbambu.
Between the two schools from the same region, KILEMBE and KASESE. So let's keep being live and see which team is going to emerge as the winner, because at the end of the day, we see who wins and who loses.
Umpires already in to commence the innings. Saddam Oyaga alongside Ronald Ebulu. Ronald Ebulu is one of the children of the soil. That man on your screen, Saddam Oyaga. He was also a coach in the past few years here in Soroti. He comes back as an umpire. Up in the air, chance for a catch just on the first ball, not taken. Mbambu Gloria there, the opening batter for KILEMBE says, who is opening the batting alongside Itung Jolly? The opening bowler, Martha Muhindo. Try and make sure that we start off this encounter this morning. Another straight ball to the fourth stump. A cross swing. Mbambu Gloria not getting into close contact onto that one. But if she keeps playing like this, she may end up losing her wicket. Two teams come into this game. KILEMBE SS were the champions of the Western region. Wide delivery there from Mohindo Margaret. She had a very good start with the first three balls. But at the moment she's dropping her shoulder. Backwards there here at Madera. Martha Muhindo just not getting her line up, her run up. Hindo Martha there manages to come back with a nice delivery. Now every time Muhindo is bowling those good balls, they are giving a lot of challenge to the batters. No run has come off the bat in this over, but she keeps dropping her shoulders and she keeps bowling those wide deliveries.
Actually, Muhindo has been bowling so well for KASESE, but I think this time around she's a little bit generous and kind, having bowled to KILEMBE.
Chance for a catch there, beautifully completed. Early breakthrough comes there for KASESE Secondary School. Mbambu Gloria there not disturbing the scorers anyway. She faced 4 deliveries and she don't put anything on the board, but the celebrations are on for KASESE Secondary School.
As I was just trying to talk about Muhindo's generosity and kindness towards her opponents who come from the same very region with them, looks like she had to prove me wrong by getting a wicket. Looks like she had to prove me wrong by getting Bamboo's wicket, and look at the celebrations. They are having the first wicket in the first over, having ball to Kilembe. That was a very good delivery from her. That Mbambu goes across the line and gets the edge. That was a very easy catch for the wicket keeper, giving them 1 wicket in the first innings.
New batter there walking in for Kilembe Secondary School, Charity Bida. It's a Western Derby. Both schools come from Kasese district. They denied Nyakasura a chance of qualifying for the nationals. Kasese coming to this tournament for the first time. Kilembe coming as champions. Coach Evan Kakande doing a lot of amazing work there. In the first game that Kasese played, they managed to overturn fortunes and they kicked off the tournament with a victory. Martha Muhindo there gives a freebie to Kilembe Secondary School. Some chance there for a wicket. Big appeal of LBW, but the call from the umpire is not out. And that puts the end to the first over. 3-1 is the current score. And mathematically, if they keep scoring like this at 3 per over, they will complete the innings with only 60 runs.
Ivan, I like the way you like giving us the mathematics. Looking at the way yesterday you gave us the mathematics of Olila against Iganga, you really predicted the score so well. Because by the time you predicted it to be 126 and Olila has 131, that's not so bad of your mathematics. Looks like your maths teacher did a very good job for you to be the person you are right now.
Amazing teachers. But I'm happy to be among the few people who did mathematics up to my advanced level. I did physics, con and math at A level. But Caroline Mbambu is the new bowler in there for Kasese. She opens it up with a wide. Nice bowling is the call there from her fielders and players. Caroline Mbambu just getting the line. Some appeal there, back to the pads. But not out is the call from the umpire as that ball was seemingly to be going down. Top class umpiring there from the child of the soil, Ronald Eburu. Another full delivery there. It feints the face of the bat to square leg. Fielding in pairs, and only one run is taken. Corrected sit and run there for KILEMBE SS. As they keep rotating the strike, they keep getting the ones, because I would love to keep the scoreboard ticking. Later on in the afternoon on this very ground, we shall be having another derby, the Central Region Derby, the two teams that will be playing here at Deji Secondary School and Mukono Kings. First off, in the Central Region semi-finals, and I beg your pardon, Indeji SS managed to win that game by 9 runs. They'll be facing off again in the afternoon. Indeji SS has played 4 games and they are yet to pick a victory. But in the other games, there's another derby which is happening at Teso College, where Iganga SS is taking on Ginger SS, and the updates will be, and scores will be given shortly. Some big swing there, chance for a catch, not taken. Another chance for some run there, also not taken, because that ball feints the gap. Charity Bira there showing some intent with a big swing. The dot ball marks the end of the second over. 5-1 is the score. 2 overs have been bowled here at St. John's, I beg your pardon, St. Mary's Madera ground. That is the replay. Some big swing there. The ball just saw the hands of the wicket keeper, and that's how Mbam Gloria lost her wicket. New bowler in the attack there for KILEMBE Secondary School. Some big swing there. The ball sees the offside through covers. The call is 2. Some hesitation there in the field, but the throw not very, very strong. They managed to go away with it. The running in the wicket there, very quick, very electric.
KILEMBE Secondary School has to move by that same very pace of getting singles and twos so that they can keep the scoreboard ticking and have a score that they can defend.
In these games, the weights keep coming. Joan Mbambu giving 1 there. Well, now in this game we shall be hearing so many Mbambus, because Mbambu is the 4th among the girls, while Itungu is the 5th among the girls. So where your number is what they give you. If you're the fourth, you become Mbambu automatically. Just have that naming pattern. Up in the air, chance for a catch, but that will race away for a boundary. First boundary of the innings. That full pitch delivery there from Mbambu Joan, punished very well.
That was one of a kind from Ithungo. By the time you get a full toss, that is food on the table for you. You have to smash it. So by the time she utilizes such a ball, keeps the ball ticking, and they have 12 for 1 in 2.2.
Played well to the point area. The fielding very good, but she also noticed that there was no power in that shot. Because if she managed to place it with some power, maybe they could have picked a single. Down the leg for a wide, some chance for running. But the wicketkeeper there has some backup at short fine. Much better delivery there from Mbambu Joan as she manages to get it to the fourth stump. One of the challenging lanes that batters don't play with ease.
You notice that when this ball has bowled such good balls, not even a single run is taken. But when the ball lose balls, and be generous by giving the opponent team extras, I think this is another costly thing that is making the scoreboard tick.
Straight to covers, the fielding very good, and that marks the end of the third over. 13 for 1 is the score after 3 overs. Charity Bida there with none of 3, and Itung Jolly 7 after facing 10 deliveries. Some big swing there, up in the air, just not completed. The running very quick. Mbambu Jolly back in the attack there for KASESE Secondary School. This time coming from the airport end. swing there. She gets the ball shot fine. Some good running and diving there from the batter. KILEMBE just not ready to lose another wicket yet. They're ready for one. The batter is very, very electric. Very, very quick. With running between the wickets.
A swing and miss there from Charity. Looks like Charity wants to get a boundary, but the balls are not getting her way for her to easily contact the ball to the boundary. That's another pretty wicket for KASESE Secondary School. Charity, I think, thought it was going down the leg, but little did she know that her movement will cost her.
The celebrations are on. Very, very loud celebrations in there. As KASESE Secondary School picks the second wicket. "15 for 2 after 4 is the score. Close look at the replay there. That ball was going down, but a close look at this other angle, she just kept standing there, no shot offered, and the umpire had just sent her back to the dugout. New batter there in Itungu Flavia.
There's several Itungos in these two teams, because I remember when KASESE Secondary School was also playing, I remember there were so many Itungos, so I think today we shall be revolving around Itungos, Bambus, these kinds of names.
Some full ball there, punished to the boundary. That ball races, but a slow outfield helps KASESE not to consider boundary there. The chasing very good. Looks for the gap there at point. The backup very good, but not a lot of energy in the throw. KASESE manages to, I beg your pardon, KILEMBE manages to pick another one. Itung Jolly there with Itung Flavia. Itung Jolly today stood in as the captain for the team. Left-right combination as their field changes, because now it's a left-right combination.
This form of combination has been working for so many teams because like bowlers find it hard bowling to a left-hander.
Left-hander shot there, sees the onside, but there is some pickup, some good pickup there to make sure that they take only one run. Some good shot there through the cover area, but the fielding very, very alert. No run taken. But intent very clear there from Itung Jolly, the day's captain. She was the captain the whole of last year, and there she is trying to make sure that she leads the team to the much needed victory. That puts the end to the over. 5 overs bowled and 22 for 2 is the current score. KILEMBE SS up against KASESE SS. KILEMBE SS winning the toss and opting to bat first. Some big swing there. The ball finds the offside. Not the very best of fieldings there. She doesn't manage to collect everything. The ball races to the dugout of KILEMBE SS and they celebrate a boundary.
Such boundaries are totaling the score to 26 for 2 in 5.1, which I think KASESE should reduce, and more of it they should reduce on the extras, because by the time a team has 9 extras and yet the opponent team is only having 26, if you do it mathematically, the score of bat is less. Looking at the way Ithungo went for that ball, I think she was very excited. It was a big swing from her, but I think it was out of excitement, having hit Mohindo 4 runs in the Senvery zone. I think she wanted to take that Senvery ball to that Senvery zone and acquire some 4 runs for her team again, which has costed her wicket, sending her back to the dressing room without maybe doing a lot for her team, which I bet she desired that much. Entering to bat is Rolvin from KILEMBE Secondary School, and the morale in the outfield says he's coming to go. Let's keep stacking the screen and see if she's really coming to go or she's coming to make a change.
That's the dugout for KASESE Secondary School. Off the mark right away, Rolvin. Quick running.
He looks like Rolvin has not come to go, but she has come to make a change for her team. And she wants to prove a point to the opponent team, having told her she's coming to go.
Yeah, the jumping very good, but the grip of the ball not very strong. The efforts there allowing the opponents to take only a run. Swing by the fielding very good to make sure that that ball doesn't go anywhere.
That was a very good over from Muhindo there, where she didn't even go for any extra this time around. She has really been so tidy. She considered 6 runs off that over, but the runs off bat and nothing like extras from her.
The secondary school. That's the dugout for KILEMBE Secondary School. There, Coach Oscar Nankunda are wearing the Cricket Cranes jersey. Close to them is the chairman Mukono Cricket Community, Chintu Simon, with his team of Mukono Kings. Will be playing late in the afternoon against Gayaza, against Ndeje High School at this very venue. So they had first come and watch this game because both of these teams are in their group. That team of Mukono Kings managed to beat KASESE, and they are yet to play KILEMBE, so they would love to see how the other team bats as they get ready for the encounter, where the two will face off at this same venue. Jolly Mbambu comes back into the attack there for KASESE Secondary School. Good block there from Jolly Itungo, the captain. She's trying to take charge, playing a captain's innings. She so far has 12 after facing 18 deliveries. Just everything is rotating across around her. Because however much they've been trying as hard as they can to pick wickets on the one end, she doesn't look like she will be giving out her wicket any time soon. Jolly there dropping in a wide. Jolly just very good there on playing the balls to the offside. She manages to place it close to the fielder. Some good dive.
Looks like Mbamba is coming back so strong to put several dots on the table. She was a little generous in the other overs that she has been bowling, but this time round she's coming to dot and not to give free runs or even never to be generous again. Trying to be strict and reminding her fielders they have to be alert. As per now, the score is 32 for 3 in 7.5 overs. Still freezing the playing 20 overs. And KILEMBE Secondary School has to set a score that they can defend, because usually you see teams setting scores and making it easier for other teams to chase. So I think this time around it's going to be a big task for KILEMBE. And that marks the end of Mbambu's over. First maiden over for this innings. That was a good comeback from her, conceding 4 runs for 1 wicket in 3 overs. Good bowling from her. Coming back onto attack is another Mbambu. Very big strike there, chance for a catch from Rolvin, and they only concede 1 run. That was another aggressive shot from her. She's really proving a point that she's not going back out to sit. but she wants to do something for her team. Even the bowlers are really challenging the batters. Dotting and dotting. I think the bowlers have really realized that the more dot balls they have, the few runs they'll be chasing. Quick running there from the two batters. But I like the fact that the batters also know that one by one makes a bundle. So the quick singles that they'll be getting will be keep on multiplying the score. Ithungo having 15 in 30 balls and Rolvin having 3 in 6 balls. Big strike there from Rolvin. Chance for a catch. It goes for one bounce to the fielder. And they only go for one run. Big strike there from Ithungo that strails away to the boundary. Totaling the score to 35 for 3. Looks like Ithungo really has a lot to do for her team this time round. Looking at the previous games she has played, she really didn't click for her team, but this time round she's willing to do all it takes to have this win. Though she's playing against a team that comes from the same region with her, but I think the whole thing is in the rope. I don't know you, you don't know me. I do my work, you do your work. A new over there from Croatia. 9 overs down the road. Croatia opens up her over with a wide. Looks like this is another generous over. Though the other previous bowlers have tried to be strict, not giving any extras. But looks like Croatia is coming to be the NGO of the team. A full delivery there from Croatia that is smashed. Trying to precede the boundary, but they only go for one run. The score is 41 for 3 in 9.1 overs. We are in the over that is going to take us to the A little bit of hesitation there from the batters. And a misfield from the fielders that make them go for a clear run. I think the fielder should really be alert because those small blunders may cost the team at the end of the day. There, the keeper helping Rolvin. That's a spirit of sportsmanship. I like cricket because of that. You don't have to see your other fellow player in pain, though you're from opponent teams. A good delivery there from Kusha. Good comeback from her after conceding 2 runs off bat and 1 extra. A good delivery there from Krisha. Noticing that these bowlers are really restricting the extras and giving a challenge to the batters that they have to play a role in scoring their runs. Good strike there from Rolvin. A chance for 2, but they only go for 1 run. A wide delivery there from Krisha. Slowly dropping her head, bowling the 5 balls so well. I wanted to concede some more runs in her last ball. Good comeback there from Croatia, and that marks the end of her over. And that also marks the end of the half of the innings that we are playing. That is a 20 innings game. Kilembe having 43 for 3 in 10 overs, and they still have more 10 overs to play. Predicting the score if they can score 43 in 10 and have 43 in the other 10. Pardon me, 44. They'll be having 88 runs after the 20 overs. But we hope for the best for a change in strike. Maybe they will reach 100 runs in the next 10 overs. Back on the bowling attack is Mohindo and opens up her over with a wide that goes for 1 run. Mohindo's last over was a very good over from her. But I think she's come back a little generous and kind. I think she doesn't need to be an NGO here. Another wide delivery from her. Looks like this over is going to be a costly over for KASESE Secondary School. And Mohindo has to realize that he has to ball the ball on the money and have very many dot balls than extras because the score is pushing. And if Kilembe scores a runs that they can't easily chase, it will be a bad day for them. A good comeback from Mohindo, balling the ball on the money, which I think if she keeps on balling on that temporary line, she's balling so many maidens than giving extras. Free runs to the opponent team. That is a very good ball from Mohindo. Looks like if she keeps on balling in the same very line, she won't concede several runs because the batters are finding it hard to play her balls. Maybe down to the boundary, getting only singles off her ball, which I think is a good perspective for a bowler like Mohindo right now. That marks the end of Mohindo's over that conceded 5 runs, 3 totaling up to be the extras and 2 off bat. Looks like if Mohindo comes back to ball and has balls in the money, she'll be conceding only 2 runs in an over, which I think is a good economy for a team like KASESE right now. Still on the strike is Rolvin and Itungo, having the score for 49 and 49 for 3 in 11 overs, still having 9 overs to go. Krisha comes back into the attack of bowling opens up her over with a very good ball, challenging Rolvi. Right now, we really need to see shots. But Krisha's over is proving to be a point here. Swing and miss there from Rolvin. Looks like she's not getting the contact that well. But I think if she gets that contact, he'll take it somewhere. A chance there for a run out. If it was to be forced to be a run, looks like the fielders are so tight here in Krisha's over. She had 3 dot balls, bowling so well for her team. The economy is so high, giving a very hard time for the batters of Kilembe. A chance for a catch there from Rolvin, just direct to Krisha, and Krisha being so tight on her fielding and her bowling, doesn't let that one go so easily. Gets it to her hands and has another wicket in the basket. So Kasese having 4 wickets in the basket right now. Looks like Krisha's over has been a really, really incredible over for Kasese. Though she gave out 1 extra. Looking at the replay there, Rolvin tried smashing that ball but didn't really get her bat so well, and she gives it as a very easy catch for Krisha there. It was a very good pitched up ball. You see the celebrations for that wicket are really high. Looks like Rolvin was really meant to go out, just like the way they mentioned she's coming to go out. Rolvin's wicket gives a lot of morale into the field, and her wicket brings in Masika into the attack for Kilembe Secondary School. Hope Masika will do a very big role in order to get some runs on the board for her team. A chance for a catch there, but it's called for no ball, and it's a very big chance for Masika to free up her arms right now, just coming in. Give her a chance to free up her hands, and it's a very big challenge right now for Krisha being bowling so well for her team. She has a big task smashes the ball so hard for a single chance for run out. But it's a thought from the umpire because the bowler threw down the belt. So it's another thought for the umpire. If that is a no ball steal, oh, let's wait and see the umpire's decision. See, the umpires had to talk in two. It looks like there's no big decision there from the umpires, even after going to talk in two. There are 4 balls, 5 balls, and there's only that's the last over, the last ball of the over. That marks the end of Crucia's over that conceded 3 runs and had 1 wicket. Not roller coaster over. She has had 8 runs for 1 in 2 overs. And the score is 52 for 4 in 12 overs, 6 overs to go. Change of bowling attack. Catherine comes into the attack for KASESE Secondary School. And the updates for the other games that are happening in the other grounds, we have Masaka Secondary School versus Olila, who have scored 44 for 7 in 15 overs. They only have 5 overs to go. This is a bit of a competitive game between the semi-finalists last year and the finalists, actually the defending champions. Then we have Ginger Cess versus Iganga, where Ginger Cess is batting and they have 40 for 2 in 12.5. Then we have St. James Secondary School versus Goodhart Secondary School. St. James is on the bat and have 76 for 2 in 6.3. Then we have St. Mary's Secondary School versus Gayaza, where St. Mary's is batting first and has 53 for 1 in 9.5 overs. That's the lot of cricket that is happening today at Teroti. Big strike there from Masika. A chance for 2. And Itungo, being there in for all those overs, has the awareness of the game and calls for 2 runs, settling the score to 53 for 4 in 12 overs. Another big contact there from Masika. They only go for 1 run there off that ball. Looks like Masika is really getting the eye, having come in after Rolvin's wicket. She's really proving a point to the dugout and to the fellow players in the team. Another big smash there from Ithunguru. Stress into the boundary, but a very good save there from the fielder. Chance for two. But Ithungo pushing the score so well. Goes for 3 runs. Looks like the awareness right now here is so high. Ithungo having 24 in 40 balls, and Masika having 4 in 4 balls. Ithungo really being the former captain of the team is proving a point to the coach that maybe I still deserve to be the captain. A very good strike there again from Masika. Chance for a run out. But the throw I think is bad. The keeper tries the call to the umpire, but the umpire's call is looking at the replay there. It wasn't really a run out, but it was a good strike from Masika and a very good call from Ithungo, pushing Masika to run so quick in the wicket. That's a good running from them, and that marks the end of the over. Pardon me, the over is still flowing, and that is another quick single from Masika. They're really doing so well for the team. I love the quick running there between the wickets. I love the fielding. The fielders are trying their best to stop the balls from going to the boundary. And Catherine coming to bowl the over ball. That marks the end of Catherine's over. The score is 62 for 4 in 13 overs. Ithungo is really playing a very big role for her team, having been there from the start of the inning, and the overs are right now 13-7 to go. I think it's not really a bad start from her, and I feel she's really doing it. Being a player who has the team at heart, former captain who is right now vice captain, she has a big role to play. 7 overs to go. Kusha is back on the bowling attack. Who has been bowling so well, has 8 for 1 in 2 overs. A very good ball there from Mbambu. Sorry, I mistook it. I thought it was Kusha back on the attack, but it's Mbambu. Very good delivery from her. Taking out Masika's wicket, that has been a little challenging for them. Masika gave a very good partnership to Ithungo, but she leaves Ithungo hanging there, looking at the way she is. That's so thoughtful of her, but she has nothing to do about it. Looking at the replay, I think there was a connection. Masika connects the ball to her stumps. Masika connects the ball to her stumps that sends her back to the dugout. I think that was not right of her, but I know it wasn't intentional because Looking at her body language and aggression, she didn't want to go out so early like that. Looks like the wicket that Mbambu just scored had left her so excited that she's now trying to be an NGO for KILEMBE, giving them extra runs without any effort being placed on. A good delivery there from Mbambu. Bowling it to Kahindo, who is the new batter after Masika. Swing and miss there from Kahindo, and a call for umpire from the keeper, thinking that it was a click, but very lucky for Kahindo. Still has a chance to score a run to her team.
Close moments in the game. The bat was so close to the ball. I believe the wicketkeeper took the right call to check if that is not out.
A no ball delivery there from Mbambu. Another chance for Kahindo to free up her arms, just getting in. Gets a chance to free up her hands. That's a ball to the pads. An appeal from the fielders, but that's not out. Looks like Kahindo still has a chance to score several runs for her team, though she's swinging and missing. That marks the end of Mbambu's over, the 14th over. and we only remain with the last phrase, that is the 6 overs to end the innings. That over conceded 4 runs and had 1 wicket. Not a bad over from her, but I think it was a way much generous over than the other overs that she has bowled. She has 7 runs for 2 in 4 overs. The score is 65 for 5 in 14 overs. 6 overs to go. Coming back into the bowling attack is Catherine. Bowling and attacking Ithungo Jolly, who has been there from the start, having 24 in 41 balls. She opens up her over with a wide ball.
Not the very best of the start. She bowled one, went for 10 runs, and now here she is. Catherine tried to make sure that she gets some runs for her team. It is the Western Region Derby. Two schools from KASESE are facing off. The champions of the Western Region, KILEMBE SS, up against. That's the way delivery there.
Looks like the generosity of KASESE Secondary School may cost them at some point, because the score is multiplying rapidly. They already have 67 for 5 in 14 overs.
Catherine needs to bowl a little better than the way she's doing. She needs to try and make sure that she gives her team the much needed protection. Another big swing there, chance for a catch. Beautifully completed. It looked like a catching practice session there in the pitch. That was straight to covers. A nice catch taken, and that marks the 6th wicket here for KILEMBE. I beg your pardon, for KASESE Secondary School.
The celebrations in the outfield are so alarming that was the key wicket that they wanted. Ithunga has been really there for the team, and a bitch has created some little bit of damage, having 24 41. Having a double figure for your team is better off, and that I think she feels so hard, because I think she was so capable of playing all the overs, maybe even scoring a half century here in this game today. Coming into bat is Nyakato.
Into Nyakato is a wide delivery. Nyakato, a name given to twins, and the youngest among the twins, is in to bat. 68 for 6, 14.1 are the overs on board. Beg your pardon, is the current score.
Ball struck hard by Kahindo down that side to the onside, giving them 1 run off that ball, totaling the score to 70 for 6.
Kahindo is showing the intent. She shows you that her team just needs those runs to make sure that they pick up the match-ended victory in this game. Some chance for a run out there, not the very best of the fieldings.
Nicely struck there again to the boundary. I think these boundaries are really doing. That one wasn't so bad. Kahindo is really playing a very big role right now for her team. They have 75 for 6. And that marks the end of the 15th over. 5 overs to go. Coming back into the bowling attack is Krisha. Bowling to Nakato. Krisha's overs have been economical for Kasese. So I believe this over is another over for them.
One to the offside. Big swing there. She gets the gap at covers. No run taken, but that is a much better delivery there from Krisha. Krisha has a ball 2 overs and conceded 8 runs. She has a wicket in her name. That's a very good economy there.
That wasn't a bad over from Croatia. Updates on the other games in the other grounds still in Toroti. We have Masaka versus Olila, the defending champions at the semi-finalists last year. A chance for two. They really succeed getting those 2 runs. Back to the games that are still in Toroti, but in the other grounds, Masaka versus Olila. Masaka still batting, have 44 for 7 in 15 overs. That one was struck Rito so hard, but unfortunately, they couldn't go for that single because the batter on the non-striker side had the ball landing on her legs. Pardon me, on the update of the games that are happening in the other grounds, Masaka SS versus Olila. Masaka has 54 for 10 in 19.3 overs. Ginger says versus Iganga. Ginger says has 74 for 5 in 18.4 overs. And St. James Secondary School versus Good Heart. St. James has 89 for 4 in 20 overs. And St. Mary's Secondary School versus Gayaza. St. Mary's has 73 for 4 in 15 overs.
Close look at the replay there. She misses everything and hits the stumps, but there was a no ball call. The free hit straight to the fielder there. Some good stop of the ball, but they managed to take a quick single very quickly there. Some good running between the wickets as well. Nyakata and Kahindo doing the work there for KASESE, I beg your pardon, for KILEMBE Secondary School. Big swing there, some good contact. She gets the gap on the onside. Pick up very good there. Wicket and the hand it. Some good fielding there. Oh, that puts the end to the first innings. 98 for a loss of 7 is what the defending champions of the Western region have managed against their counterparts of KILEMBE Senior Secondary School. Earlier on, KILEMBE Senior Secondary School has won the toss and opted to bat first, coming in so well, and they managed 98 for a loss of 7. That was the first wicket. Some big swing there up in the air. Wicketkeeper completing everything. Wickets were falling in quick succession. Look at that catch. That was some brilliance there behind the stumps. The sky is bright. Doesn't look like there will be some rains today. But since we came to Soroti, we've experienced all the different types of weather. But that is the match summary of the first innings. Jolly Itungu with 24 of 42. Edwin Kahindo 12 of 48. Nora there with 11 of 17. In the bowling, Caroline Muhindo led the charges with 2 wickets for 7 in 4 overs. Martha Muhindo there also came and bowled 4 overs, conceded 19 and picked 2 wickets. Ladies and gentlemen, KASESE will need 99 runs from 20 overs, 99 from 122 balls. We shall be back with the second innings just shortly.
players already walked in to commence the second innings, and the screen and the replay of the first innings. That was quite amazing. This game's alive. The sponsorizer of this tournament are Skyview. Skyview has been there for this game from the start, and they'll be there till the end. They're really giving us so many refreshments, crystal water, Skyview sodas. That makes the games amazing. Keeps the days going. The hot Scotty Sunshine Authority. This makes us fresh. Gives us a breeze. Fielders already in, taking up their position to start the inning. KILEMBE Secondary School. KILEMBE managed to make KASESE put a score of 98, 7 20 overs. And they'll be chasing 99 to win from 20 overs. They need a run rate of 4 to 5 runs per over. Opening to bat for KASESE is Muhindo and China. And opening to ball is Thungo. As I said, there's so many Thungos from here. Coming from the ends of KASESE, the Thungos and the Mirembes are just common names usually used that side. So fast ball release there from Itungo and manages to be a dodge ball. The outfield there has a lot of morale, having a feeling they can defend the score that they have put on board. Usually fielders have to defend what they already placed on board. A little bit of generosity there from Ithungo. Extras have been really the food of the days in the recent games that we have been playing, and I think that is happening in the same very games today. But what I have in mind is KASESE Secondary School. Sorry, pardon me. KILEMBE doesn't really need to give extras here. A good comeback there from Ithungo, giving us another dot ball. Dot balls immerse a lot of pressure on the batters, and even the morale back in the outfield, like security tight, I think, gives the batter a bit of thought on where to play the ball, because by the time they say security is tight, looks like even getting a single is going to be a challenge for KASESE Secondary School. A quick one there, a little misfield from KILEMBE, and they go for 1 run. That's the first run of the innings. Sorry, pardon me. Off the bat, it's the first run, but they only have 2 runs. Chasing a score of 97. Looks like the score is reducing, but it's going in a slow rate. Having hopes that the batters will increase their strike rate a little in the middle of the overs. A chance for a run out there, but a little misfield from the fielders. I think it was first time pickup. That would be a clear wicket for KILEMBE in the basket. But I think the batters have a little bit of poor communication there, which they need to work on. If they're not cautious, they'll have several runouts in the team. The security really of Kilembe is tight as they really shout there. Security tight, security tight. A very good over there from Itungo that concedes only 2 runs, 1 off bat and 1 extra. Looks like if they keep dotting like this, mathematically, off the bat, maybe they'll only have 20 runs in the 20 overs. Maybe if the bowlers also give 1 run extra in the other over, they'll only have 40 in 20 overs. So several chances there of a run out. Looks like the batters in have a bit of quick legs, hit and run there. Trying to get the ball ticking. They already have 3 for no loss in 1.1. But the required run rate is 5 per over. I think they need to increase maybe on the hit and run off every ball for them to beat this run rate. The bowler there is Mbamb. Usually the common names in the KASESE region. The Bambus, the Tungos. Good delivery there from Bamboo to the fourth stamp. That is a little bit challenging for the batters to play it because usually several teams that have watched, you put the ball on the fourth stamp, it turns out to be a dot ball. But if you put the ball on the body, on middle stamp, you may be taken very far to the boundary. Dot after every dot. The more dots, the easier defending this score. I think it's another big thought for the KASESE batters to think of how they're going to get off that burden right now for them. That marks the end of the second over. Itungo coming back into the bowling attack, having 3 in 2 overs. Wide ball delivery that strides into the boundary for 4, giving 5 runs there. Free for KASESE Secondary School. That double is a score to 8 runs. There's a little bit, the weather is changing here. Kind of cloudy. But hope it's not going to be a fall. Because we all understand that cricket is not played under rain. Instead, it's played under some scorchy sunshine that usually tends to be around in Soroti here. But looking at the way the keeper is hopping the batter, that's really great sportsmanship from our cricketer who knows the verse of the game. A very good comeback from Ithungo. She's been dotting in the other over, but I think this over is a little bit costly for her. She conceded 2 runs in the other over, but this time around she has conceded 5, which didn't even put any burden on the batters because it was a wide that went for 4 runs. Fielders are still shouting security tight, security tight. Looks like the security is going to be tight for KASESE Secondary School. After that shout of security tight, Ithungo bowls another wide that goes for an extra, a chance for 2, but the batters only concede 1 run. Looks like the wides that Ithungo is delivering may be multiplying the score so rapidly for that team because they're not going for only 1 run, but they're conceding maybe 1, 2, or 3. A chance for single there, and they successfully take it. The batters are really trying so hard to have the quick running there in the wickets to get 1 in the basket. 1 by 1 makes a bundle. So I think you don't have to miss out on that single because you really need it at the end of the day to keep reducing the score. The score right now 88. Pardon me, the score is 11 and they need 88. Untidy work there from the keeper, who was supposed to save that. They go for 4 runs. I think the keeper has to think a little bit twice because the untidy work that she's doing is costing her team so badly because those balls are supposed to be stopped by her. But instead, they're passing her. The fielders are shouting security tight. I think they still have their hopes high. Though the keeper is making them look bad, but that has really costed Ithungo's over, who started so well and open for the team and conceded only 2 runs, has conceded already more than 10 runs in this over. Ithungo's really losing her track right now here. After going for 4 extra runs, she gives a wide ball. This over has really been a beneficial over for KASESE Secondary Schools. They've conceded 13. Later on in just 2 good balls. In 3 good balls. A good comeback there from Ithungo dotting. Looks like she really needs to dot and ball in that temporary line because you ball back over length. You ball on the money, they don't play you. You ball your extras, they get free runs. The score is 16 for no loss in 2.4. They need 83 in 17.2 overs. A chance for a catch there, but I think Ithungo didn't follow through. After bowling her ball, if she had followed through, that was an easy catch for her. A little disappointed looking at the way she's walking back to her run-up. She felt that was a catch that was supposed to take, being a wicket that would count on her name. finishing so well with a dot ball, though after conceding 13 runs off her over. They need 83 from 17 overs. Overs are still quite many, and that score can be good. So please, let's see what is going to happen. Back into the attack is Mbambu. A good delivery from Mbambu, opening her over with a wicket. Very good appeal there from the field. There is security tight. They really have to appeal for that LBW. Walking back to the dressing room, so disappointed. Celebrations there from KILEMBE SS, calling out to their school, KILEMBE SS. So proud of that. That is one wicket in the basket. Still, they have security tight. Mbamba has really been a good and economical player for KASESE Secondary School. Bowling so well. Has bowled her one over. Bowling her second and has only conceded 1 run and already has 1 wicket. Looks like she has a lot to do for the team in defending the 98 score that they put on board. Into the batting attack is Mbambu Flavia. I told you the Mbambus, the Thungos, so many being these teams coming from the same region, that is KASESE. So shall be revolving around. It's kind off the mark there from Mbambu Flavia down to the onside for a single. Looks like Mbambu has come to change the score so quickly. Blocking the dugout there. Mbambu still dotting, turning out to be a very economical bowler for KILEMBE Secondary School. Has only conceded 2 runs in 1.4 overs. A loose ball there from Mbambu that maybe was supposed to be punished so well. But the batters wanted to give a chance of a run out. If they're to risk running, I think one will be sent back to the dressing room. Mohinda and Mbambu battling for runs for KASESE Secondary School. That's a very good over from Bamboo that has only conceded one run. Looks like all our overs are going for only one. I wish there were, if there are three Bamboos who'd ball the same very overs, just like them Bamboos bowling, KASESE Secondary School will not even reach 30 runs. Looking at mathematical calculations of Bamboo's overs. Bowling change there. Sinja on the bowling attack, opening her over with a dot ball. A very good ball that came from Asinja. Looks like this is another challenging over for the batters. Bamboo, Flavia, and Muhindo. Mother, the security really tight. Looking at the other fielders are shouting security tight. Other teams have been saying a lot, but this time around I think it's security. Nothing to be let to go. A chance for a catch there. Trying to stump. Appeal to the umpire, but I think the umpire gives no tout. A call for a no ball from the umpire. Looks like Asija is losing her track here. A bit of chance for Mbambo Flavia to loosen her arms on this free hit this time round. She has to utilize this chance because looks like Sinja is dotting her. But generously, she has given her a chance to free up her arms. Struck there through covers and they only succeed in getting one single. A wide delivery there from Masinja. She has been economical in the first three balls where she had 3 dots. But from the time she loosened up and gave her a no ball, looks like she's losing her track here. 2 balls to go in that over. KASESE having 20 for 1 in 4.4 overs, needing 79 from 15.2 overs. A chance for a run out, but the umpire calls not out. Looks like the batters need to be a little cautious. That marks the end of Asinja's over that has conceded through 4 runs. Not a bad over there. Back into the bowling attack is Itungo Flavia. The chance for a run out there. The call to the umpire, and it is out. Another wicket there for KILEMBE Secondary School. Looks like the security is really tight. Big celebrations there from them. Look at the celebrations there. The call for that school name, KILEMBE Essays. Muhindo gets out of a run out, and another Muhindo. Dina joins in. Still in the bowling attack is Itungo Flavia. That is her first over, but she opens it up with a wicket. Rex's landing between the wickets between the two batters. Of course, another run out for KASESE Secondary School, sending Mambo Faith out to the dugout to join her friends in the dressing room.
Well, the girls of KILEMBE SS, very, very brilliant in the field. Pick up good. She took a very right decision to send the ball on the right side. And a beautiful run out there completed. KASESE loses the third as the KILEMBE KILEMBE SS are on there.
The new batter in is Asimwe Braylin. In with Mbam Flavia. Itungo opened up her first over so well with 2 wickets in the first 2 balls and dotting in the third ball. Her generosity is exposed when she gives a wide ball to KASESE Secondary School, KSS. A chance for a catch the bird wasn't intended to take, but they get a chance of a run out, and that is also missed. Looks like Mbamba Flavia and Asimwe need to be a little careful because they've lost 2 wickets consecutively. They did not to run reckless right now.
Celebration moment there. Itungu Flavia, just in her first over, she's managed to get 2 wickets and, I beg your pardon, get 2 wickets and 1 run out. But a beautiful catch there completed to make sure that KASESE SS is for 5 at the end of the first power play. 23 for 4 is the current score. Look at that replay. Some good football, the big swing there with not a lot of energy, and a comfortable catch there taken at covers. The girls of KILEMBE SS jubilate that one.
That marks the end of the first power play of the innings. Still having 14 overs to go, and they're chasing 76 runs. But the loss of this wicket is really not a good one for KASESE because they still have a lot of overs to go. But they're really going back to sit in the dugout and watch the inning just go like that. Coming back into the bowling attack is another Itungo, who's bowling her first over. I think bowlers who are bowling the first overs are coming with some magic. Big appeal there, and that's out. I just saw these first bowlers who are coming to bowl their first overs have some magic because the recent Itungo who bowled gave 3 wickets and she also opened up with a wicket. So it looks like the Itungo is also following her same very footsteps.
Let's look at the replay there. Some football there from Jolie. She's caught off guard. girl Itungo Jelly yesterday she was the day before yesterday she was bowling pace. But I'm surprised that she comes back and she's bowling some spin. Also she comes back as the captain. Last time she served on as a vice captain. But she is posing a very great threat here to the batters of the opposing team. These two schools both come from KASESE. And these are two schools that qualified from that region.
Looks like Itunga has noticed that in lady cricket, ladies are finding it hard playing slow balls than the pace that she has been bowling in her former games.
The desperate side of KASESE Secondary School, so despite of the runs there, will be very, very happy to celebrate those wides.
Good comeback there from Itungo, starting to dot and dot. They're having 1 wicket and 3 runs of extras. A chance for catch, but it's over the fielder and they successfully go for 1 run.
End of over number 7, 27 for a loss of 5 is the score. It's the annual Girls Schools Cricket Week tournament. Tournament proudly sponsored by Skyview. They're coming on board with all the flavors and brands of Skyview plus Crystal Water. Tournament hosted by Soroti Cricket Academy here in the heart of Soroti City, ladies and gentlemen. Earlier on, KILEMBE SS won the toss and they opted to bat first. Came out and scored 98 for a loss of 7 wickets in 20 overs. The chase is on, but things don't look so good here for KASESE Secondary School. They're running quick. Itung Faith is back into the attack for KILEMBE Secondary School from the primary school end.